Jeremiah chapter 27, verse 1. In the beginning of the reign of Josiah king, Jehoiakim, the son of Joshua, Josiah king of Judea, the son of Josiah, the king of Judea, came this word unto Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Thus said the Lord, isn't that this clear? To me, make thee bands, make thee bonds and yokes, and put them upon thy necks, and send them unto the king of Edom, and to the king of Moab, these children out of Esau and Jacob, Esau, and to king of Moab, and to the king of the Ammonite, and to the king of Tyrus, and to the king of Zidon, by the hand of the messages which came to Jerusalem unto Zedekiah of Judea, and command them to say unto their masters, Thus said the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, thus shall you say unto your master. In other words, you're talking about Syrian Empire, Abdinajah, Turkey, Iraq, Iran, Syria, Afghanistan, Ethiopia, Pakistan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Libya, and all of those northern countries of Africa. They are to place themselves in the yoke of the United States of America. From the sons of the Gentile. These is break it down and interpreted. This is what God was telling them to do. Put themselves in the yoke of these people. Alexander the Great. Now, and command them to say unto the masters, Thus said the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, thus shall you say unto your master, I have made the earth, the man, and the beast that are upon the ground by my great power and by my outstretched arm, and have given it unto whom it seems me, to me. Other word right. And now have I given all this land unto the hand of Nebuchadnezzar the king of Babylon, my servant, and he has and the beasts of fear have I given unto him. Let me stop right there, man. I want to go skip fast, then I come back to Jeremiah to serve him. Okay, stop right here. Stop right here. We're going back to Jeremiah 20. Let's go to Daniel. Okay, I want to go to Daniel. Then I go back there. Okay. I want to show you something here. Daniel chapter 2. I want to start off at verse 33, 32. Okay, 31. Daniel read 2:31. Thou king sawest, and behold a great image. This great image, whose brightness was excelling stood before thee, and the form of thereof was terrible. This image head was of fine gold. Fine gold is the United States of America. His breast and his arms of arms of silver. These are the supporting nations of the United States of America, the United Nations. His belly and his thighs of brass. These are the military generals of the fighting forces of the branch of these United Nations, who is the richest nation of the world. His legs of iron, his feet part iron and part clay. Thus thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hand, which smote the image upon his feet, that were of iron and clay, and brake them to pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broke to pieces together, and became like the shafts of the summer threshing floor, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain, and filled the whole earth. It's Jesus Christ killing the United States of America, United Nations. Now, okay, the interpretation of Daniel told them, where thou sawest, verse 41, Daniel chapter 2, whereas thou sawest the feet. Okay, that's good. Let's go from this here. Thou king, 37, verse 37 in Daniel chapter 2. Thou, O king, art a king of king, for the God of the heaven has given thee a kingdom, power, and strength, and glory, and wheresoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field, and the fowls of the heaven, he has given thy hand. He has given into thy hand, and has made thee ruler over them. All that are thine head of gold. And after these shall arise other kingdom inferior to thee, and another third kingdom of brass, which shall bear ruler over all the earth. These are the military generals who would bear ruler over all the earth. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron break in pieces and subdue all things, and as iron that breaketh all these things, shall it break in pieces and bruise. This is the military fighting forces, what it means. They have entombed themselves in military fighting gear. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of pottery clay, and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but that there shall be in it of the strength of iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with marble clay. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with marble clay, they shall mingle themselves to get themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not clay one to the other, even as iron is not mixed with clay. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume these kingdoms. In other words, what he's telling you is these things is the military vehicles and the infrastructure of the military fighting force of the United States of America.